welcome back to this motherfucking episode of the Digimon. Next we're in chapter 2. We made it out of chapter 2. And what is this place?
It's pitch black. I can't see a thing.
I have a really good idea on who saved us, but I'm gonna let the story unfold.
I'm scared. You, hold my hand.
Okay, I'm holding it. Holding your hand. Holding your hand. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to do this. You're kind of a little girl. I'm 26. This is kind of weird.
Hey,
I'm holding your
that's
hand.
my hand.
Oh, but what if I want to hold your hand, baby? You're like within that age range too, right? Or you're within my age range, right? You're not in that. Probably you're in like the 13-year-old range with like huge boobs for some reason. So no. What the What are you fighting over?
What noise?
Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, I know who this is. It is her! Awesome.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Mirei Mikagura.
Mirei! I didn't remember your name. I'm sorry.
A human? You saved us, didn't you?
So,
We don't have time to chat right now.
yeah, we really
Let me
don't.
just tell you the most important parts. What
Okay.
attacked you just now was the entity known as the Enforcer.
Okay, so we have a name. The Enforcer.
What? That monster was the Enforcer?
It's under the influence of the brain hack program.
Oh.
Brain hack? Is that what it sounds like?
The plot thickens.
Yes. The BH program is a virus that illegally hacks into a Digimon's brain, so to speak, and alters its behavior. Those infected by the BH program exhibit a few typical symptoms: memory damage, disturbed consciousness, collapse of the ego, sudden violent tendencies.
And that's what all of that Digimon
I
had.
see. My partner must have been infected too.
Oh no. That sucks.
So, who's responsible for this? Who'd write a program that could hack into the world's self-purification function?
I'm willing to bet I know the answer.
The only one who can determine that is this tamer. You all came from the real world, so
I have the answer. Fuck you. Uh-oh.
time's up. Tell this world's Digimon about what we've said. It may be some time before I can speak to you again.
Oh, that sucks. Bye-bye, Prey Lele.
And then,
Bye-bye, Prey Lele. I know you're actually at my age range, so... Alright, cool. So what do we do now? Alright, we made it back in one piece.
Huh? So, I guess she helped us. I was positive we were done for.
I was wondering how we were going to John Cena our way out of that situation.
Her name was Mirei, right? What do you think her deal is? She seems to know a whole lot, but think we can trust her?
She's been through multiple versions of, like, Digimon World games. I think we can trust her, although we technically shouldn't know that. Who is Mirei, anyway? What is Digimon World Cyber Sleuth?
I couldn't say, but...
And what does
now, we've
Digimon
got
World
no other
Redigitize?
leads. We've got to warn the Digimon about the BH program.
Right, the big hemorrhoid program.
I'm going into town too. I haven't said hello to this world's Digimon yet.
Ah.
Hey, wait! I don't trust you yet either. Wait up!
Hey, come on. I like having a...
Romeo's fast!
Yes, he is. He is fast. Can I run as fast as him? Is that the whole thing now? Okay. So everyone's alive. No one's hurt. Everything's fine. Everything's great. What the fuck is that? It's Edamon! I don't quite want to challenge you, though, because, like, you'll probably stomp my ass. Oh, shit. Oh, wrong way. I fucked that right up. Or actually, just to check. Okay, our Edamon is the only new person here, so I guess in Chapter 2 he becomes available. I'm excited now. Like, this means that a lot more options are going to open up to me, and maybe I'll even get a Mega here pretty soon by my own work and not by an item. Let's see. these guys are pretty up there as far as age goes, so I don't know if we're close to seeing the end of this team or not yet, but I can hope for the best. And I am hoping for the best. Let's see what happens.
We heard everything from Mr. Mameo.
All
including
right.
my self-introduction and the explanation of why I'm innocent.
Right.
So, now that you're here, let's get to the topic at hand.
Right.
If this Mirai is to be believed, the BH program would seem to be the root of our troubles.
Yeah, I mean, big hemorrhoids are very, very sketchy business.
Those Digimon being altered into machine Draymon and
Bleeding out of their asses uncontrollably. It's a bad thing.
Omegamon's Wart D, the Enforcer. To think that even he's been infected.
And so we learned his true identity.
Omegamon's Wart D, huh? Wonder if he'll end up turning into a machine Draymon too.
Why would he need to?
Any thoughts as to how the user behind the BH program could have disseminated it?
not a one.
Nothing?
Still,
Yeah.
if someone made this virus, there ought to be a way of making an antivirus program to counter it.
Yeah, that's right. And you want to know what's going to be? Beelzemon kicking in the door and being all like, here we go. I'm determined to have him by the end of the game and probably at the finale episode. You guys are going to see it.
Of course,
Believe in me that believes in you that believes in me.
Step forward as well.
Believe. The hacker behind the big hemorrhoid program. Oh, yeah.
Guess that's gonna be our job, right?
Yeah.
This Mirai lady said you'd meet her again, didn't she? I've got a few things I'd like to ask her.
Like, what's her number? You know what I'm saying?
We'll speed up our plan to develop an antivirus program. Mr. Mameo, might I ask you to tell us more about Machine Draymon?
Alright. That's easy enough.
I guess we made a little progress, right? We should get back to work. Gotta feed Rika and the others too.
Yep. I gotta feed my Digimans at some point. Do I get to level up now? Please? That'd be nice. Please? Oh, still in cutscene mode? Okay.
Hey,
That's fine.
Did you get the feeling that Mirai, what's-her-face, knew us somehow?
No.
True that. She was calling you by name. She didn't recognize me or Koda right away, though.
She only hangs out with
Why
protagonists,
did
that's
the three
why.
of us get pulled into this world anyway? Maybe it does have to do with that tournament back then.
She organized the whole thing.
But Mamiya wasn't Shoma Suzuki after all. Maybe it was just a coincidence?
Shoma Suzuki is the person who made the virus, calling it right now.
I wonder. Let's ask next time we see him.
Okay. So wasn't it... Okay, more cutscene.
Shoma Suzuki. It couldn't be.
He's the one that caused it. Yep. Still calling it. Still calling it. Okay.
Got a second? Made my day.
Gatsumon's come back to the flotilla. He says he wants to work with the builder like... So. And we didn't level up. That's fucking weird. Okay. So let's take a look at something. Or, wait a minute. You got more? Okay.
Here we go. I
Alright.
came up with a general outline of how things will go, and wanted to give you a rundown.
What are we talking
That
about?
Mirai woman still hasn't reappeared, and it looks like analyzing the BH program will take a good long while.
Please tell me that you're about to teach me a secret way of training.
We'll need to gather a whole lot of different data to code an antivirus program, too. And that'll take some work.
Right.
So we've decided that your job will be finding helping hands and protecting the Digimon that aren't affected.
Pretty much what I was doing before.
I've told Koda and Hamari the news by Digimail. I
Right.
would have liked to just tell you by Digimail too, but I've actually got something to discuss with you, just between us.
Just between protags. Hell yeah, bruh.
I want
What
to
you
give you
want?
this. I know it might be a bother, but just do me a favor and take it.
Prototype antivirus program?
It's a prototype antivirus program I made based on my own research.
Okay.
You might have had a glimpse of it earlier. I tried injecting it into a Digimon that was about to be altered, so it wouldn't become a Machine Draymon, but while it did slow down the process, it couldn't stop the transformation completely.
Okay.
But hey, at least it showed some results.
Let's see. Why would you give me this?
Because I like you. No, not really.
You like me, mommy. Is that what you're trying to say? It's okay, I like you too.
This would disappear if it's copied. I only made one,
It's too
so I
late at
wanted to
night.
deliver it by hand.
Alright.
I thought about giving it to Digimon and Talmon for reference, obviously. But
I'm the one who's probably going to be out and about the
since you're going to
most.
be out of town the most, I figured it was most likely to be helpful to you.
Get me your bros, mommy.
guess.
Me and you against the world. Ostumamio ship. Ship that shit. Ship it. Ship it. Do it.
I've got something I want to.
I want that beanie, bitch.
Too, so I'll let you know if I find anything useful. Later.
See you, bruh. See you, bruh. See you, player. Alright. So, now that all that's out of the way, let's take the last couple of minutes of this episode to take a look at what the hell Gutsumon is going to be doing here. Yes, sir. Hi, Ostuni. I'm grateful for your help. I set up things so I can exchange for materials. It's my little secret. I accept metal or stone for exchange depending on the day of the week. Guan, try it out. Guan, try it out. Okay. Okay, so if I want to get a slightly rarer material, I can do this. Oh. Well, alright. I will go and I will take... Oh, wait a minute. Zudamon's back. Zudamon is basically a rare resource gatherer, so I'm going to see what he got me. 3 Digi Lightning Waters. Okay. Does that allow me to upgrade anything right now? No. Let's go over to the fishing hole and see if there's an upgrade. Yep. Entertainment fishing. I don't know if fishing's entertainment, but sure, why not? Yeah, entertainment district. Dun, 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 dun. All right, cool. Interesting. Talk to Cedramon about this shit. Ostuni, you ready to fish? Look at this. You know, this is a made fishing hole. You can now fish in the city, just like you would in the country. Come fish whenever you like. There aren't that many types of fish yet, though. Well, I upgraded it by 1, so at least there should be more fish. They said the guy who made the guide that I'm referring to, I don't know his name because it was just random how I found it. I think it was on GameFAQs. And what he was saying was to try and get the fishing hole to level 3. Oh, wait a minute. Let's go ahead and upgrade that. Even though we don't have a host yet, I have a feeling that that would be awesome to do. Okay, so I can only work on one at a time. I can't set up multiple. So I do have everything I need to do a bunch of different facilities. So I think I might wind up doing that. But until then, that's going to be the end of this little series of recordings that I've done. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to know when the next episode is coming out. We made it to Chapter 2, and the game's going to get a lot more interesting, I believe, from here on out as far as story goes. And hopefully we'll be getting training and shit like that. This is Ostuni, signing off!